everyone, today we are back with 7 new mods for you to enjoy. These are all free mods, all the links are in the description. Do check out the rest of the channel, over 300 Assetto Corsa videos now on there. If you want mods, guides or tutorials for Assetto Corsa, you're in the right place. And remember to support all of the modders in their work when you drop onto their pages to download these fantastic mods. Let's jump into the first car. I think you're all going to recognize this car, but it's not your standard DeLorean. So this is the DeLorean DMC-12 1981, and this has got the full resto treatment. Now this is by Totix66. It's free on his Patreon page. Again, all the links are in the description. This is at version 1. So what is a resto mod? Well, this is actually a full revised version of the original DeLorean DMC. So the original V6 PRV engine has been removed, and this has actually got a Hemi V8 from a 1969 Dodge Charger, over 500 brake horsepower. That's going to be a lot of fun. You can see it looks very gorgeous under these lights, and you will also notice that it's got an extended track front and rear. It's got side skirts that have been added, as well as those extended arches, also front bumper and rear bumper extensions. Interior looks absolutely spot on. It drives fantastic, this car. A lot of work has gone into it, and I put it in the showroom to show off the beautiful paintwork under these lights. So this is the DeLorean DMC-12. Do check out all the other mods that Totix66 has been developing. Next we're over to another small showroom, and I think this is really a good place to showcase the next car. So of course this is a Forza Motorsport. It looks fantastic, and it's going to look even better when I drive this amazing Porsche 911 GT3 Touring. And this is from the guys at NNBA, and if you've not seen all of their cars, I did a video very recently that covered 4 or 5 of them. Fantastic modders. This is free again, and it's on their Patreon site. So the original mod was from CSR2. It's got some Forza 5 parts in it as well. This Porsche 911 GT3 Touring has a 6-cylinder 4-litre engine, over 500 brake horsepower. As you can see, all the mod cons looks fantastic. The doors open, it's got 4 extra buttons on here, but the big thing with this 911 is no rear wing. It's actually got an extendable rear wing. So all of those are on your CSP extra keys. They're normally on your numpad, so do check those out. Also, if you do want graphics like this on Assetto Corsa and you're not quite there yet, do check out my guides on the channel. I've got guides and tutorials on CSP, Sol and Pure, and they will make Assetto Corsa look as beautiful as this. Next up, we're going to go back in time to something a little bit more classic, and it's this gorgeous Volkswagen Beetle. This is the stock version from 1970, and it's by Macedo STI. So this car comes with a number of skins, and I happen to have put on the Herbie Rides Again skin. Brilliant, famous car from the films, of course. This mod was actually designed from the 3D shell from The Crew 2. It's got an adjustable gearbox, adjustable suspension. You can see that the doors and the hood open, really cool stuff again. So that's all those CSP functions. I think even the interior light lights up. The modders have absolutely nailed the hubcaps as well. Why do I keep focusing on hubcaps? I don't know, but they just look beautiful. And if we zoom into the engine, again, really good details. We can see the pulleys going around. You've got the distributor cap, the coil, everything's in there on these beautiful air-cooled engines. So with this car, I'm not going to look at 0 to 60 or brake horsepower, because we know it's not about that. I still think these are very beautiful cars. The details on the interior, absolutely spot on. That gleaming Volkswagen key there, really cool stuff. The rest of the interior is pretty standard. These cars did not have a fancy interior in them. This is a real fun car to go cruising, and I was really pleased to add this to my own personal collection because I don't think I had a really good Beetle in there. So that is a fantastic classic car, and the next car is from a different continent but is really well loved too, and that is this amazing Chevrolet Camaro SS 1967. This is again by Macedo STI, and this is now at version 2. So that comes with new physics, new 3D front end, reworked CSP settings, adjustable setup, and it's got analog instruments. So of course this is a very classic car. 400 brake horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds, 155 miles per hour top end. It also comes in 16 colours. This is one of the really nice ones, and I love the front end on this. As you can see, it's got the full animation on those beautiful light doors. Those There are so many weird and wonderful light mechanisms on American cars from the 60s and 70s, love it. On the interior, well, it's really top notch. The attention to detail is fantastic, and remember, this is from the 60s, so there was lots of analog in there. This is a great car, do add it to your collection. Remember, these are all free mods today. So that is the Camaro SS. So I've had a few questions recently about the BMW 2002, and this is the 1973 version, and questions asking me, could I find a sportier version? Well, I did, and this is originally an MNBA car, but again it's been modded by Mercedes STI. So what's happened here then? So this has been lowered, it's got different rims on it and different bumpers. There's been some physics changes as well as driver animation upgrades and also gearbox adjustments. Now this is not a really fast car, 0 to 60 in 7 seconds and 130 miles per hour, but I think you'll agree that looking at this car in this awesome workshop, it just looks fantastic, and this is definitely something I would like to drive in real life. And don't worry everyone, I know I'm going to get lots of questions on this video of where do I get these tracks and backgrounds. I have never covered showrooms or showroom tracks on my channel as a section on mods. That's going to change very soon, so do keep an eye on the channel for that release. Right then, we're going to change it up a little bit now, and I did release a recent rally video that a lot of you really like, so I thought I'd put a rally car in this, and that is this Ford Fiesta Rally RS 2022, and this is an absolute stormer of a mod. Just take a listen to it. Let me tell you a little bit about this car then. So this is by Sim Racing Design, but a number of other modders have worked on it, including Verdi's Garage. This is of course 4-wheel drive. It's the 1.6 turbo, 290 brake horsepower, 475 Newton meters of torque. This mod has been changed slightly though, so it's got a new engine and map. It's got edited steering ratio and brakes, adjusted drivetrain, and lots more. And now on to our last car, and I did cover this car's baby brother earlier on in the year. Now this is by R Noir, it's at version 1.0.2, and this is the Alpine A310 V6. This is the race version. So why is this different? Well, it's got 443 brake horsepower. It only weighs 945 kilograms. That gives it a whopping 469 brake horsepower per ton, 180 miles an hour. This is a real beast. That comes from a 3.5 litre V6. It was made for Group 5, which actually ceased to exist in 1983. There are of course lots of real great details on this, and it's also got extras like the doors opening and all that great engine shake from that V6 humming away in this mid-engine car. So that is the A310 race version, a real beast. Add it to your collection. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I also want to say thank you to all of the members that are on screen now for continually supporting the channel. If you do want to join Suspects Gaming community, do check on Discord or check on the join button at the bottom of this video. Do also check out the rest of the channel if you're new here. There's lots more sim racing on there, and if you like what you see, why not click on that subscribe button? It's completely free and you'll get notified of all the latest videos coming every week for Assetto Corsa. See you soon guys.